When I was pregnant, I adored my body. I loved the fullness of my belly as it grew. I marveled as it expanded, shiny and taut. I proudly sported a bikini at the beach, strutting. I didn't care who was looking at me or what they thought. My belly was fabulous. But after my first kid was born, my belly was just another squishy belly. There was nothing miraculous about it, so I kind of ignored it. One day I wore a t-shirt to yoga class. So I'm in down dog when the teacher tells us to extend one leg behind us and open up those hips, and I'm parked right next to a floor to ceiling mirror. I bend my knee, I drop my leg behind my back, and I rotate my torso toward the mirror. And that's when I saw my mom belly in a way I never had before. My belly button became this cave that kind of leaned to the right, like a distinct O. My instinct was to immediately tuck my shirt back into my waistband, which is almost impossible to do when you're in down dog. But I tried anyway, and my arm almost gave out, and I imagined falling on my head and breaking my neck in yoga class so I could cover up my body. No, I met a woman once who called her tattoos, and she had many of them, a roadmap of her life. She admitted that the artwork she had done in her youth was not necessarily what she'd have done again. Some of her earlier tattoos were cliche, and someone else might be embarrassed about them, but she wasn't. She said they told her personal history. They acted as a roadmap, reminding her of where she had been, and she regretted none of them. How could she? Each patch of ink represented a time and place in her past, just one of the many steps that brought her to the present. And the present was pretty good. So this got me thinking, maybe my body is a roadmap too, showing me how I've gotten to where I am. The piercings, the scars, the stretch marks, the squishy belly all tell stories, are all just markers of the things I've experienced. And maybe a good life is measured by these marks. The creases around my mouth mean I've smiled. The lines growing out of the corners of my eyes mean I've laughed. They're all imprints left by adventure, love, and pain. And speaking of tattoos, I used to deliberate over tattoos for so long, I never ended up getting one. I was precious about my body. I thought a piece of art needed to be perfect, something I would love forever. But here's the thing that no one wants to talk about. Our bodies are dying. In 60 years, this body will have become earth. So why be precious? My body is a piece of art, a tapestry, a history I own, a roadmap I take with me wherever I go. I left my hetero marriage and came out 3 years ago, and at the time I only had one. So since then, I've acquired 9 tattoos, all tiny symbols of a reclamation, the roadmap that got me out. I got this hummingbird after I saw one sitting still for the first time, perched on a phone wire. It reminds me that even hard workers rest. And I got these horses at a Galentine's Day event, and a friend's got one too. And every time I look at it, I think of my friends. And I got this coyote last year for my birthday, just to remind me of looking at scary things. And I am about to turn 49, and I get another piece of artwork as proof of my history in this body. Will it be a jasmine flower, a stanza of poetry, a crow? I don't know yet, but it kind of doesn't matter. Whatever it'll be perfect.